Pag-usapan natin sina Paulo Hubalde and Krista Chavez playing for the Disciplinados. We also cannot forget about AJ Miranda returning in the lineup.
Yeah, did not see action in their last game. Ito si AJ Miranda. With the departure of Sherwin Concepcion, he is now the leading scorer in terms of averages para sa Mindoro Disciplinados. Around 14 points per game this season.
And that is good for 9th best in the whole of the Mpbl as Francis Camacho follows up with a putback.
He's been shooting the ball well lately para sa Mindoro.
4-0, Francis Camacho from downtown.
Well, this is a guy who has just
advantage
regained
over AJ Miranda. Pinapalabas si Nino. 10 on the shot clock. Camacho looking to post up against Genmar. He will fire. One-legged at that.
Francis Camacho.
Well, what about Francis Camacho? Also,
Mindoro still looking for their first basket. 4.5 minutes gone by. And there it is. Courtesy of AJ Miranda. Paulo with a crossover. 5 seconds. Kick out. Miranda. Three-pointer off the glass and in. Kumbaga, tataas na yung expectations, yung standards ng kuponang ito, especially with their new pieces as Miranda scores again from downtown.
most definitely. Kaya nga, you know, na-expect ba ni Coach Buds na maging ganito kalakas yung kanyang team? Because this is definitely no pushover of a squad anymore.
Terms, though. Can you please break it down for us? Ano ba yung difference ng 3-man game as opposed to the 2-man game as Jason Celos goes all the way for the layup?
Well,
this is
you know,
the best
obviously,
time for you to be optimistic about Mindoro. In 2 years, it's been a struggle for them building a good lineup as Genmar Bragais goes
and
in
he
for
just
that.
kept on with the positive attitude and the optimism. And tingnan mo na ngayon yung itsura ng kanyang team. So it's just a matter of really converting them.
Will give Laguna the lead back 16-15. Pass inside. Krista Chavez to Kristan Hernandez. They go back to him with 15 seconds. Mezcaliado all the way for 2.
Mezcaliado playing very disciplined defense on a disciplinado and then converting it into offense on the other side.
And not much discipline on the other end. The turnover by Genmar Bragais with 0.5 remaining. Forward pass. Naku! Nakascore pa ang Laguna. What a play.
He wasn't even looking at the ball nor his man.
So the score after 1 is 20-17. Kick out to Chavez. Good look. Wala pa rin. It's been a struggle for him. Forward pass on the other end. An easy 2 for Jason Celis.
That guy has been playing
Rebound,
very well.
Escaliado, forward they go again. Jason Celis. Bounce pass. And the trailer is Ken Asibar.
That's just too easy para sa Laguna. Mindoro, and letting guys like Asibar and Kiminales run the floor and finishing the break for Laguna.
Genmar Bragais with the reverse on the other end.
Yeah, obviously,
So
offense
much
is not really
opportunities
para sa Laguna, and yet they are the smaller squad here.
Oh, Hernandez able to score inside. 2+1.
That's the first time Mindoro.
And here come the Mindoro Disciplinados. Genmar Bragais, 1-on-1.
You expect nothing
Comes
less
the beast.
from Genmar.
Genmar Bragais bounce pass to John Baltazar.
4-0 Black.
Paulo has been getting those boards in this game. Genmar Bragais hanging in the air.
Oh my.
And then mukhang tumama si John Baltazar dun sa cameraman natin. So the other end, they go to the roller. Kiminales, yes sir.
Great composure to stay strong with the
Escaliado.
basketball.
David Santiago, cross court he goes. Jay Gars, that's a much better shot. And yes, it goes in.
All over him, and there was nobody else except Sherwin Concepcion who could be able to make a shot para sa kanila at that time.
But you would even argue it was more of Miranda creating for Concepcion.
Yes, that's correct.
As Mezcaliado converts the basketball. Jerome Garcia, second three-pointer.
He seems to be very comfortable here in this venue.
First, Ubalde inside, the reverse. Sorry miss for Miranda, recovery for Hernandez.
That was a very tough look by
Plays
AJ
for
Miranda. They really didn't capitalize on opportunities, but Laguna was definitely the better team, and that's why they're up by 4.
On the other end, it's AJ Miranda with 11 points. As a starter, Jenmar Braga is coming off the bench with 10 points. Mezcaliado on the drive. That's good.
All 10 bench points of
He
Mindoro
looks to be
coming
very
from
comfortable playing for Laguna. Last year, he was playing for Marikina as Bragais gives us that tough pass onto Cristi Chavez.
And tinanong mo kasi nung halftime
Matias and Dexter Mezcaliado Garcia. He doesn't get the bounce, but Potejos does, and that's an easy 2.
Laguna is just a bit quicker to the basketball, especially when
It's 1 out of 5 from the field. Bragais with a kick out. De Chavez, there you go. That's his first 3-pointer.
earlier the attempt was inside the Mpbl, but obviously there's already a lack of explosiveness sa kanyang laro as there is a conversion on the other side by Marvel Jimenez on the break.
Point about Paulo Hubalde's conditioning, of course. He is at 43 years old. At kahit gaano karaming biking pa rin yan.
Social
Siyempre,
media to be able to see at what point na ba siya sa kanyang goal.
As Marvel Jimenez scores inside, if you can continue with that conversation. It goes 43-41. Jay Gars add that to his highlight reel.
Feeling it right
Court
now
shots.
here in the
46-41. Jenmar Braga is able to escape the defense of Mezcaliado.
That's excellent body control once again.
Time remaining in the game. Pontejos, Asibar, mid-range. Yes.
16 to 18 feet
Santa
back in
Maria,
the day.
feed to Miranda. Ajem on the drive. Miranda scores.
Oh, that ends the scoring drought for both. May stat dyan nalalabas. May graphic na rin ako nakahanda dyan.
Asibar converts from the line. 52-47. Paulo Hubalde makes that half-court shot. And calmly at that, as he trims the lead down to 2, entering the 4th and final frame.
Taking over that third period, but just by 2 points, courtesy of that half-court heave by Paulo Hubalde to end that quarter. Let's see here if they could sustain and be able to have a finishing kick to be hit.
It's another board. That's 10 rebounds now with 8 assists and 6 points for Paulo Hubalde as Bragais scores.
That triple-double continues to come.
Against Steven Cudal, he's blocked. And that was by Paulo Hubalde. Bragais on the other end. Head on the floor. Jenmar Bragais all the way for 2.
Yeah, when you're defending
as they try to get back to the winning column after dropping their last 2 outings. 4 straight losses naman sa kabila para sa Mindoro. David Santiago with a 3-pointer.
Continues his stellar play in this game.
And Santiago, if I'm not mistaken, those were his first 3 points. And here comes Laguna. Asibar on the breakaway. Yes.
I was already about to point out here in the 4th.
6 points, 10 rebounds, 9 assists for the Aquaman. Kick out. Miranda, pass inside. It's a good feed to Paulo.
Patient basketball, a lot of...
And then, they decide to attack. A sorry miss by Bragais, but a better putback coming from Cristian Hernandez. Rebound Hernandez. One more chance for Mindoro.
Well, he's had a lot of offensive rebounds here in the 4th.
And 9 in total for Cristian. Paulo Hubalde now in double figures.
Paulo Hubalde.
10
First triple-double of his Mpbl career. Congratulations, Paulo Hubalde.
Jerome Garcia with an answer on the other end. A bad
composure. It's their endgame performances, especially in close games, that have prevented them from getting...
Pontejos. Dedicatoria onto Jay Gars. 3-pointer. Yes, sir.
Shit, looks like he's got it on automatic already. Just like what happened in their last game against Negros, Migs.
Now Mindoro has come alive. That's another assist for Paulo Hubalde, giving the ball up to Jan Baltazar. Paulo Hubalde continues to increase his numbers on his first ever Mpbl triple-double. Paulo Pontejos answers back on the other end.
What about Pontejos, Migs? That's only
rebounding as well. Bounce pass inside. One more feed. That's a beautiful play by Mindoro.
Cristian Hernandez made a season-high performance in their previous game, just as you guys mentioned earlier. 21 points.
Braga is on the drive. Tough pass to Hernandez.
What a great play right there by
Slight in the
Denmark.
air that he wanted to pass it instead of shooting it.
75-68, Pontejos now coming alive as the all-star of Laguna. Ubalde off of the switch against Pontejos, barging his way through. Sorry miss, Hernandez with his 11th board.
And now here, Moses
Back-to-back losses for Laguna, 4 straight defeats on the other end for Mindoro. Good box out and the putback for Floyd Dedicatoria.
Well,
Imagine that.
he's lucky.
He's still able to achieve milestones dito sa Liga ng Bawat Pilipino at 43 years old.
ayaw niya raw magpahuli kay Marquis.
Oh. So,